I like to act like I don't know we're live yet, Jared, and then I just pop up and go, oh, we're live? Oh, I was distracted by JJ getting some water over there, which, by the way,
yes,
auto alert.
I think.
Customer experience management. Also, in water flavor.
In water flavor?
I'm exhausted. Are you exhausted, man? Yet?
It's catching up, for sure.
It's only halfway through day 2.
I know, but it feels like it's day 4.
Ooh, goodness gracious. You're a dealer, right?
Yep.
You got a dealer badge on. What is it like to walk around this hall with nothing but just booths of people trying to sell you stuff?
So what's gotten to happen now is, like, when I'm walking,
You flip it.
I flip. You do the flip, nobody bothers you.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Leave you alone.
how many drawings have you been entered into?
I don't do the whole drawings.
You don't do that either?
No.
I'm getting us on a modern dealership here to kind of look and see, because we got some interesting conversation. You were on last year.
Correct.
We had a good time. We weren't live last year. We're live this year.
Yeah, what made you guys want to do that this year?
There you are. Technology.
It's amazing.
And editing videos, right, Mark? That's kind of a pain in the butt, so why not go where the focus is and go live? So thanks for joining us here on Modern Dealership Live with Jarrod Kilway. It's pronounced Kilway, right? I've never said it. Kilway. I've written it 100 times. I've never actually said it out loud. From the Germain Auto Group, you're the digital, and I'm going to use a word he's going to hate. You're the digital guru for the dealership, aren't you?
I'm just the digital guy.
The digital guy. What's that entail?
If it touches a computer or technology, one way or another, my hands are involved.
Okay. All right. Hey, Sean Hayes is jumping on again. It's cool.
Sean Hayes.
Your car guy on here.
Yeah.
You know Sean Hayes?
I do.
Does some really awesome stuff on digital as well. So tell me a little bit about the group. Tell me a little bit about your pain points. And tell me a little bit about, we'll get into some of your successes. What are some challenges, right? First, tell us about the group. How many stores do you guys have?
So we have 6 stores between Ohio and Florida. From luxury to high volume, a little bit of everything in between.
Some challenges you're running into right now in your area, what you're doing.
The fact that the technology in the industry has changed so much.
Yeah.
The integration piece is having to log into 4 different screens to do the same thing. The technology is great, but if we could just have it all in one.
You need one.
I mean, one login for be able to do everything you need to do in store would be great. But having to jump between CRM and then the phone tracking and then Viato and then all the other systems.
Right.
Just have one format that can just do everything out.
Have you seen any positives about that coming down the pike or anything like that? Anything that's going to help with that?
You and I know we've been hearing about it for years.
Okay.
But still haven't seen anything close to that level.
That's how we used to sell CRMs back in the day.
Yeah.
One login. And I know that with the products that we're doing with Auto Alert, we do have a integration in the browser, so you can float Auto Alert over your CRM. So we're really trying to tackle that.
Yeah, the Chrome extension's great.
You like that?
Yeah, that's a great tool.
You get a chance to go any shows since you've been here in Las Vegas for NADA?
No.
Nothing so far. Just all work, dinners, maybe a couple drinks?
It's just work.
Yeah.
Haven't been to a show, and I've been out here for Digital Dealer and NADA and driving sales.
Always working.
I've never been to a show in Vegas.
What's tougher, dealing with other car dealers and vendors, or dealing with what? You got 5 little girls at home, or what's the?
Not yet. So
No.
3, and then number 4 here in a couple weeks.
Okay,
So.
I get you. Who's the other one that has all the?
Dan Moore.
Yes, yeah. You guys have like
The
entire
dad of daughters. Yes.
women's basketball team, like,
Yeah.
and the ones that will sit the bench to fill in. It's crazy. You guys got so many. What have you seen out here so far at NADA, or who have you talked to that you've seen that's some cool stuff?
Talked to quite a few people. There's a lot of cool things out there. Everybody's talking about social, and everybody's talking about Facebook marketing. You hear it in sessions, you hear it from the pitches from other vendors, but it's just still, I just think it can be better handled in store.
Yeah.
I mean, the technology is great; it's there to help, but you're not getting the results and the personalized aspect of it as a store.
Right.
By using a vendor and a company to just push stuff live.
Right.
It's a good help, but that shouldn't be your dedicated social strategy.
Just a third-party vendor posting to.
Yeah.
So I said in the sessions I had earlier that if somebody is using a third-party social media service, a vendor, that you should demand a content strategy from them. Just ask them.
Agreed.
And if they can't provide you one,
it's a Google Calendar. Just put it on a Google Calendar and let them know what's getting posted.
That will help maybe a little bit with the mass postings, going across all different OEMs from, same OEM posts for everybody that's out there. We know a couple companies that do that, and dealers are kind of, putting up with that. You guys don't put up with that. You guys, that's why you do so well in the market, because you want to be unique and you're doing your thing. And you guys, I got to say it because they're paying the bills, they're paying for the electricity that's pushing this. Auto Alert, you are Auto Alert users?
Yes.
Yeah. You had a question that Mike DeLay asked you, is he announced the whole integration with other companies, Dealer Teamwork, Conversica, integration of the API from Auto Alert. And I wanted to ask you, what did you guys discuss? What are companies out there or anything, solutions that you see that would need that? Because you talk one service, how can we make them all work together?
Yep,
what is Auto Alert? Who does Auto Alert need to integrate with?
So I got the chance to talk to Mike yesterday about it, but one company we've been using at all the stores and we have great success with is the Interactive Tel phone aspect. So Interactive Tel has the phone monitoring, the SMS alert messaging based upon keywords, whatever you put in. But we do dynamic individual numbers for all our one-to-one campaigns. So the first email with the Pearl has a dedicated number. So
we talk about it, just to get everybody caught up, a one-to-one campaign is you're delivering the information on a sold customer you've had in your DMS that is eligible to upgrade to a newer vehicle, keeping their payments about the same. You're able to send a statement to them that looks like a statement that they can upgrade from the OEM, and then emails that say the same thing. That's what we talk about, one-to-one. And the Pearl is that personal URL that your customers that you've sold to before can go online to their own landing page and see their upgrades. So integrating with, I just want to explain that one-to-one.
No, so integrating that phone concept behind it, so having Mike and the dev teams work together, be able to create individual numbers for email one for the month, it's got this phone number, and I can track the metrics based on that.
Yeah.
You guys provide the open rates, the click-through rates, how many people have viewed it, but there's no way to look at how many people have actually just called.
Right.
So having that capacity is just additional data set to have when you're analyzing, one, is it working?
Another KPI.
Two, exactly.
Yeah.
You can measure the success based upon that too. Having to do it now manually every month, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
But having that capability, if we could, have you guys working with the API with them and be able to utilize that piece.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not only a great solution for you guys at Auto Alert, but also as Interactive Tel and that real partnership.
What's
together.
the name of who do you use again?
Interactive Tel.
Interactive Tel.
And Jack Behar. So he does a lot with Sean Stapleton.
Yeah.
With Dealer Teamwork.
So it looks like that this is a natural fit that coming down the pike. Yeah. Got a couple questions that are coming through on the Facebook Live here. First of all, Sean Hayes, are you okay with salesmen branding themselves at your dealership?
Absolutely.
Yeah, online through social media.
Absolutely. We have one gentleman at one of the Mazda stores, Marine, comes out of the military, puts videos up, once or twice a week, does customer post, and he's branded himself behind it, and he's doing great.
Knocking it out?
Yeah.
How far is your Florida from St. Augustine?
St. Augustine is about 6 hours.
6 hours.
We're down in Naples, Sean.
Yeah. Let's see here. Brent Tolliver, he's got some ideas for you. Want some integrations, e-leads, and the Ford Direct Solutions. So we're getting a lot of input. Looking at JJ off camera, getting a lot of people giving us some suggestions of who should be integration and API with us. So it's good to hear that. Getting this kind of feedback from dealers is showing that this is something that's they've wanted.
Yes.
Right. And not just with Auto Alert, but with other products. And then you're just saying it too. A login, one place. Solutions help, but putting them together on a platform helps more, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So be able to use all the tools out there that we use already, but just having everybody play well together,
right,
to enhance the information we as dealers have to make strategy decisions.
Outside of our industry, Salesforce is doing it. Facebook's done it, even though they got into a little bit of trouble with the data that they were collecting with it. But
that doesn't bother me, though.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, if you're on Facebook, everybody can see everything you're doing.
The only thing I didn't like about that is when they got the friends of the people that did opt in, and then they got all the friends data, even though they didn't opt in. I was a little, but as a marketer, you're like, I'd like to have that data, man.
Yeah, I'm sure Oracle has it already too. So.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about it. It's behind the screen, man. It's behind the curtain. You don't want to see what's going on. The data is out there. Jarrod Kilway, anything, I'm going to ask you, personal now. We already learned a little bit about 3 little girls. You have 4th on the way?
4th on the way.
And your wife looks like she hasn't even had a child.
No, she's
gorgeous. She's it blows my mind.
So I mean, that alone.
How I don't know how some of these mothers out there look like they 3 children, 4 children. They've never. Dan's wife the same way. So congratulations to her for working her butt off.
Yeah.
My question is, busy guy, you're at NADA, you come to Vegas quite a bit. Do you have a go-to restaurant here in that if you get that chance you can go? If you don't want to mention it, because I know then your wife will be like, oh, you never take me there, right?
No, when I'm out here, I always try and go to like Gordon Ramsay Steak or a good steakhouse. So there's plenty out here. So, but there's not one that's like
the best.
Must have. As long as I get Secret Pizza and In-N-Out Burger while I'm out here.
Secret Pizza is that Cosmo?
Yes.
Is that so you're on the 3rd floor?
Yes.
Yeah, I just learned about that yesterday.
Oh.
So you said Gordon Ramsay for a good steakhouse. I gotta say, I saw a Gordon Ramsay fish house, like fish and chips.
Haven't been there.
Have you seen? I saw the new or the Hell's Kitchen they have now. Gordon Ramsay's like all over the place. I got somebody mentioned Benihana. You got to go to Benihana when you're in Vegas, right?
Never have.
You haven't. I've got to say, I'm going to give you my feedback. I haven't said this yet, but this is about you. But I have to add my own 2 cents. I've got to tell you about. Now it just leaves my mind. The deli place in the Mirage, Carnegie.
Yes.
Carnegie Deli is a must-have when you're in Vegas.
I've heard about it, but never been there.
Oh, you got to go to Carnegie Deli. Get the Woody Allen. Oh,
good.
It's like it's just as big as I am.
We'll go later here in a little bit.
Oh, I eat one and I put the other away. Jarrod, thanks for coming on. We look forward to seeing some more information or anything you have that's coming from Modern Dealership Magazine online. The interview, perfect. I appreciate the feedback, man.
I'm just excited for what's coming with you guys, down the pipeline, and it's exciting to see all the adjustments there, and it's going to help us be more successful. At the end of the day, it's still all about just selling cars.
It's crazy. So. It's amazing. Google reviews, Facebook reviews, and Yelp. Can I do a quick pitch real quick?
Go.
We can integrate that auto alert. We've already integrated Google Alert and Facebook reviews. Google reviews, Facebook reviews. It is part of Auto Alert's integration with those, so you can actually stay in the same system and see all your reviews. And you can also, I'll just let you know, it is right now, Brent. You can do that with Auto Alert.
Hey, what's your thoughts on dedicated numbers for those as well, for those sources? Going back to the phone aspect.
No, you can drill down to get data as personal as you can, collecting data that way.
Do you feel that's an important KPI for us as dealers?
For who's calling those numbers? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You got to hold I think every platform that you're on, whether it's organically free or you're paying for it, I think you have to hold their feet to the fire, right? I think that you have to have a dedicated number you can have a dedicated phone number for every kind of, inbound marketing kind of whatever you've got, you definitely have to do that. And then you know what? If you get into the data, you get into the analytics, and it's just gobbledygook, it's not really, maybe it's not an important, KPI, then let it go. But you got to at least check it at first.
Absolutely.
That's the Joey that's on about 32% the battery right now. I hope that I've been rattling on all day today.
Oh, it's all good.
Hope I didn't rattle on too much with you.
Perfect.
You gave some great information.
It's always a pleasure.
I'm telling you right now, connect with Jarrod. Connect on Facebook, connect on LinkedIn. Make sure you get it if you want some digital aspects of your dealerships. The guy is a knowledge soundboard, so check it out. Thanks a lot for joining Modern Dealership Live. Let me check with Mark before we go. Coming up next, we're going to be talking to the auto disruptor, Josh Mitchell, Paul Miller Ford, coming up next. One of the 40 under 40 for 2018. Thank you.